Thank you very much, and thank everyone for being here today. This is absolutely a special event, and on behalf of Brother Ronald and the entire Ministry of Care and staff, we want to welcome you. We appreciate the fact that Christiana Care allowed us to host this event, and we're also recipient of one of the grants, and we are so excited about that possibility. It will allow our shelter staff, emergency shelter staff, to train our staff. As you know, the folks that we come into emergency shelter these days are more difficult with a lot of different issues. So the fact that we are a recipient of one of these grants, we are so excited. We are so excited for having all of you here for the outstanding work you do. So thank you for being here, and I'll turn it over to Katie.
Thank you, John. Beautiful setting. And now I'm very happy to introduce Bettina Riveros, our Chief Public Affairs Officer, Chief Health Equity Officer of Christiana Care.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Katie, for all your work to pull this together. And a giant good afternoon to everyone. We're so grateful to everyone here today. And thank you to John Bates and the Ministry of Caring. We are grateful to you for hosting us. This is a fantastic event. It is filled with light and possibility and positivity. And that's something we all really need in these challenging times. So we are grateful to you, and we're thrilled to be back here with our Community Investment Grant event. We are also very grateful to our elected officials and for their representatives that are here today. I know we have Jacob Wasserman from Senator Lisa Blunt Rochester's office. We also have Brian Short from Congresswoman Sarah McBride's office. I know we may have somebody from Senator Coons's office, and we also have Councilwoman Michelle Harley. So grateful that you have come as well. And if there are any other officials here, please identify yourself so we can welcome you individually as well. All right. Oh, thank you so much for being here on behalf of Senator Brown and the Wilmington Hope Commission. So really grateful for that. We all need to partner, work together, and partnering with our elected officials is so critical. Today is a very special day, as we're joined here by an amazing group of community partners who are collaborating, really partnering with Christiana Care and with each other to improve the health of the communities that we all serve together. True partnership is really at the heart of this work and our service to our community and our neighbors. We're going to hear soon from some of these organizations about the great work that they're doing, but I'd like to kick off the discussion today where we always need to start, and that's talking about the why this work is so important. We are a nonprofit health system. Since our founding over 100 years ago, I believe in 1888, Christiana Care has been mission-driven, focused on our charitable mission to serve the health and well-being of everyone across the communities we serve, and really grounded in that mission. We often say our mission is simple: we take care of people, and we take care of people every single day. Quite a lot right now. Our hospitals have never been this full, so stay healthy, everybody. So in that mission, we are driven to improve the health and well-being of every person across all the communities we serve. And that is at the heart of health equity, a mission and a commitment to health equity that we are doubling down on and committed to continuing forever. Christiana Care provides, as you know, exceptional high-quality care. I heard from some people today about the care they've received. And yet, even with that high-quality care, there are members of our community that have barriers to achieving their best health, to getting to those best health outcomes. And we still have disparities in health outcomes across socioeconomics, across race, across ethnicity. And why is that? We know that we can deliver really high quality care, and we do that every single day. And we also know that, some people say 20% of a person's health is impacted by traditional care. Doctor's visit, urgent care, hospitalizations, different interactions with doctors and nurses in the health system. The other, roughly 80%, is determined by other things. It can be our genetics, but it can also be the reality of the environment in which we live. The environment and the reality of the environment in which our neighbors live, the communities they live in, their access to food, to transportation, to housing. And we often refer to those things as the social drivers of health or the social determinants of health. But we need to be real about that language. You can't get better if you don't have a safe place to heal. You can't get better if you don't have nutritious food to eat. You can't get better if you don't have any way to get to the doctor. We recognize that to eliminate the disparities in health outcomes between the city of Wilmington, where we are right now, and the streets of Wilmington, and everyone living here, and the winding roads of Greenville, a disparity in life expectancy of at least 16 years, that we need to double down on our commitment to health equity and accelerate progress in that work, and accelerate progress in the social drivers and barriers to great health for our community. And to do that, we are committed, we are all in and committed to do that work. That is our mission, for every person in our community to achieve their best health. And we need partners in this work, and that's why we're here today. We are not, at ChristianaCare, the foremost experts on housing, like in Milford, right? Or on hunger, or on education, or economic opportunity. We're thinking about how we can support great jobs so that people can be lifted out of poverty. But we are committed to supporting that, supporting economic mobility for every member of our community, providing the opportunity for workforce training, to build our workforce, to provide the care of the future, and lift up those families and those people who then can have a stable job and can provide for their family and access the health care that they need and get to that better health. We know that we can bring our health expertise, our high quality care at ChristianaCare to these issues. And we need to partner and, with all of you, provide the resources, the funding, the connectivity, the expertise to enhance your ability to make an impact in all the areas in which you excel, and to serve the members of our community that we all need to serve. ChristianaCare is empowering and supporting our nonprofit partners, all of you, so you can help meet those needs and work with us to improve that patient health and really get to healthy communities, healthy neighbors, and a healthy Delaware. And that's our ultimate goal together. And that's what we at ChristianaCare are committed to doing. Each of the recipients today, and there were a lot of applicants. There are 25 recipients of these funds. There were over 80 applicants. So you should feel, right, that that it was competitive. Someone was asking me. It was a competitive process. There were scoring and grading and ranking and all kinds of stuff. And Katie had spreadsheets she showed me. So you all rose to the top. And we are thrilled to support you. And as our city councilwoman noted, there is a lot of need out in the community. So we will support all of you. And we, as a community, as a state, need to come together and provide support to all the rest of those organizations out there. Each of you is making a significant and important impact, really positive impact, by addressing health challenges, food insecurity, which is hunger, right? Housing insecurity, homelessness, environmental health, the air and water and earth that sustain us, and we need those to be healthy too. At ChristianaCare, we are honored to be joining forces with all of you, the 25 organizations, to provide more resources so that you can help those who need the most help. And it is another way that we at ChristianaCare care for our community. We care for your organizations, and together we can all support our neighbors and get them to better health. Over the past few years, we've achieved some amazing things with our community partners. We embedded co-responders. Think about the people that show up when there's a mental health crisis, and the police are called and everyone's worried, the family's worried. What's going to happen if the police come? I've got my brother or sister or aunt or uncle and they have mental health issues, and what will happen? So we've embedded co-responders within the Newcastle County Police Department to ensure that individuals with mental illness or substance use disorder receive the resources they need in that response, rather than just becoming involved in the criminal justice system. We expanded this to include the Wilmington Police Department last March, and in December with the Newark Police Department. With the generous support from Barclays, remember I mentioned that we all need partners, that we are committed, you are all committed, we know the state is committed, we know our federal congressional delegation is committed, we know our city and county are committed, and our other organizations throughout Wilmington and Delaware. We all have to come together, bring our resources together. And another example of that is the generous support from Barclays. And with that, we offer mobile health services, a primary care practice on wheels at community locations where access to health, as you can imagine, can be challenging to our neighbors. No transportation, lack of trust, we need to bring our health to the community and make it more accessible. In partnership with Unite Us, we established Unite Delaware, a social care referral network available to community organizations at no cost, allowing us to address those other needs that people have so that we can clinically work with our patients, ask them about what they need, and then connect them to the resources that will help to tear down those barriers to health. So in 2019, pre-COVID, maybe it's called PC now, we established the ChristianaCare Community Investment Fund to support our community partners in their efforts to improve health in the communities they serve. And this was really an exciting time because we had done a lot of community support, but we did it in a way where we could say, we're doing this, we're going to keep doing this, and it's not just a one and done. We want to partner for the long term. To date, ChristianaCare has provided more than $5.6 million to 64 organizations. And that's been a great investment. Thank you. And that is an honor for ChristianaCare because we come with humility to our partners, to our community. We listen to their needs, and I'll talk about that in a moment. And then we invest in the partners who can address those needs. And that has been the process. And unfortunately, Katie Coos does a great amount of work to lead our community benefit work. And that is part of our community benefit work and our investment to really address and get to better